Miss Shuen. She was also a project lead of DemineCraft projects, applying digital twinning technologies to create safe and comfortable places like the workplaces for individuals. And now, Ms. Shuen will share with us the topic, combining robotics and gamification to a demining robot, like a problem statement.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me share my screen. Done. Somehow my screen said, okay, I need to come back in because somehow my screen sharing is not enabled. Give me one moment. I'm so sorry about that.
Okay. So do you need our help? Like we will support you to share the screen, or you
okay.
would like to do that? Okay. Okay. So
I think you can share it for me then.
Okay. Okay. We will share it.
Do you want to put it on full screen?
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So hello everyone. Nice to see you guys here today. So I'm Shuen. I was the project lead of the DemineCraft project at Audacity. Next slide, please. Yep. So DemineCraft Audacity is basically a Singapore-based movement where we are working on catalyzing a humanity-centric future supported by innovation and technology. So right now, this project, we're no longer working on it, but we're very happy to hear that Canberra is very keen to help organize it now to take this project forward and also hopefully realize the vision or even create like a bigger impact that we could at Audacity. And Audacity is very keen to support in whatever ways we can in terms of knowledge sharing from our previous venture in this project, or anything that we can help with. So I'll share a bit more about this project, which we spent about 2 years working on, and some of the reasons why we created this project and our thought process behind it. So next slide, please. Yeah, so I think we all already know that really like not all jobs were created the same. Some jobs are really of a nature where they are much more monotonous and high risk, but that doesn't necessarily translate to a equitable payment in terms of like justification for the amount of risk that people have to go through. So this is where we feel like it presents an opportunity for us to use technology such as AI or robotics to revamp the way jobs are performed in these fields that are really not rewarding and super dangerous. So one such field that we identified back then was the demining jobs, especially within Southeast Asia, I think based on the statistics that was shared earlier. Next slide. Yeah, so our project really back then was to redefine the role of robotics and AI in our workforce. Because back then when we started this project, a lot of the conversation that talked about robotics or AI was focused on creating robots to replace humans on the jobs instead of, really looking at how people can work with robots and AI to support their work. So we wanted to use them to create an alternative mode of work that is much more enjoyable and safe while securing the livelihoods of individuals who are dependent on the job. So our vision, next slide. Our vision was to provide individuals with more time freedom and create a safe and enjoyable workplace for all with robotics and AI. Next slide. So DemineCraft was an open, I think there's one slide before this. Is there? Oh, okay. That's it. Never mind. Can I go back? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so DemineCraft was an open innovation ecosystem based on digital twin games with real-world impact. So in simpler terms, what we envisioned was really like someone could be playing a game to control a robot, and which actually does the dangerous and monotonous work for you. But then so we are enjoying the game setting and we're really just having fun. and this creates the safe environment and the enjoyable environment where people can get work done without worrying about their safety or without worrying about their livelihood, and they can still be rewarded for the work that was done. So this open innovation ecosystem that we're building is built on the principles of peace, wellness, and environmental regeneration. Yeah. So some of the observations and gaps that we observed in robotics and AI was that there's very high initial R&D cost that is required, which makes the development very, very prohibitive. And also the development process of any kind of robots or AI is usually very, very long, and it requires very specialized data sets. So we have to pay like data scientists to clean up this group of data, but even the data collection itself is a pain point. Yeah, and lastly, I think like after many, many years of research, which Ms. Lian shared as well, a lot of robots really don't make it to commercialization, which results in a huge waste of resources and a lot of unfulfilled potential. So what we observed back then when we were working on this project is that there are a lot of demining robots that are being done in the research labs, but then none of them are actually working on the field or being deployed to the field. And so on the field, we still have humans who are really trying to demine them back like manually, like human demining, which is still very dangerous. So there's kind of like a mismatch between what is put into research and the actual impact that can be created. Yeah. Yeah, so next slide. So a lot of the opportunities that we observed and mega trends that built kind of like the premise of this project or how we conceptualize the project is really like these two mega trends. So one is the ever-growing gaming economy. So if we look at statistics about gaming, since like PC games, mobile games, or even those arcade games, actually they don't really cannibalize each other with a new form of game that comes out. So the gaming economy is really ever growing, and it provides an opportunity for us to capture this economy and use it to create tangible real value. And also in terms of like the sharing economy, where people are really sharing high value stuff. So robot is one of the most high value things that we can kind of think of. So we thought that we should enable more people to participate in the development of robotics, to help earn game rewards while completing actual work. Yeah. Next slide. So so how we thought it would work was really when a robot is being developed, a simple prototype in its early stage can be placed on the field first for users to operate. So the prototype could be like a data collection robot or something that is required to further the next stage of the research. And through that, as users operate the robot, researchers can gather capital, data, or time through the game to fund the development and research of the robot. But in return, the users will get to complete their work and also receive income for the mines that are removed. Next. So in general, like what we explored in Audacity for the past for the 2 years that we're working on this project was that we worked with a lot of young students in Singapore to build different kinds of robots that we could potentially pilot. But we didn't really like make further progress on this project because it's very capital intensive. And also I think we needed someone who really had like a lot more passion, because right now I'm kind of working on my own startup and we needed someone to kind of help run it. So I hope that someone in this community would be willing to take on the developer role, the dev team role, and create the impact where it is really like much needed. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Ms. Shuen, for sharing with us. And also thank you for the projects that you guys are working on, especially to combine with like the gaming economy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.